What's up, everybody? We're going to give you a look at Shady Brook today. It hasn't been that long since I did a video over here, and I can tell you the home building has sped up quite a bit. Let me know what you think about it, but I drove through here just to go to the spot to get the videos and move around a little bit. There's a lot more activity. And I think you can see in the video itself that there's quite a few more homes under construction. I did get a comment about that blue house that we saw in the last video, that it wasn't a blue house. Not sure why it was blue, etc., etc. But I got a video of that today. It is, well, you'll see later. You'll see. So this is the entrance to Shady Brook, right here. This is the south side entrance, I should say. And there's now homes on both sides, and it leads right in. And I mean, this neighborhood's pretty much done. They're probably doing the rough in and the interior work now, and then they'll paint, and then they will do the yards and the landscaping. I saw a lot of sod trucks in the area, so if your home's going in here, you should be seeing quite a few finishing touches. A lot of the houses are getting started up. This is right behind the Shady Brook Rec Center here. There's a few homes going up there also. And then you can see the recreation center across the street there also. That's one of the bigger recreation centers, and all the homes going in there. That's where that blue home is. We're going to fly around that in a minute. The non-blue home, I should say. This area is coming together pretty quick. So once they have, I think, the construction crews in that area and they're putting the foundations in, it doesn't take as long. It seems like it takes a long time when they're getting the ground ready and they're moving all that stuff around. And this is that area where that blue house is. You can't see the blue. I'm going to assume it was insulation. And I'm not talking like a baby blue, robin's egg blue. I'm talking like bright blue, almost purple. You saw it in that last video. But like I said, she commented and said that her home wasn't actually going to be that color. So rest assured, that's not a big deal. This is Bar Boulevard that we're flying across here. Kind of over, but not. Again, I've talked about this before, but you see a lot of water in these areas. I haven't been down here at night. And maybe I'll get down here one of these nights and see how it is. But I would assume there's mosquitoes like any of the areas down here with any kind of water whatsoever. You can see how they're laying out this home. These are those precast walls that they put up. A lot more cranes in the area. There was probably 4 or 5 cranes. I did see some in Wellpoint. I will be down. Actually, this video posts on Sunday, the 21st of July. I will be in the Villages the 21st of July doing some videos. So, and Wellpoint will be one of them. We have been getting heavier rains lately, depending on the area that you're in. So I'm not sure so much about this area. Like, for instance, where I'm at in Summerfield, it seems like the storms either go just to the north or just to the south or both and miss us. But sometimes we get hammered with rain, and it's been coming down quite a bit lately with those afternoon thunderstorms because it's getting in the upper 90s and the humidity is just insane. I run with the cross country team. I coach cross country, if you didn't know. And I pretty much run five days a week with them. And even at 6 in the morning, it feels like you're running in a wet blanket. So these are a couple of the houses that are under construction on the south side of Shady Brook. And you can kind of see how they're putting them together. They're putting the trusses in for the roof here. And then the one next door is getting all the block done for the exterior. So they do, some of these homes are block, some are precast walls, some are framed homes. And it's a different building process for each, obviously. But it's really interesting to watch. If you've never seen it, I would suggest taking a look. Obviously not going down there and getting in the way, but they get these things done so efficiently, and the crew is minimal, like as minimalistic as they can do it. And I mean, these homes used to all be block, and or frame, and they've come a long way. It's amazing how quickly they can get these houses together once they get started. So you see them kind of putting the trusses in place here. And like I said, they had 4 or 5 cranes out here doing this on the day with the precast walls, putting the trusses in for the roofs. It's pretty interesting to watch. And one thing I did notice during this process is the guys next to it doing the block, they don't seem too worried about the crane operators, so they must have a lot of trust going on between the two crews. But you can see the homes are in different levels of the process, and that one in the back right is just they're about to get their foundation. And this is, like I said, this is that south side of Shady Brook. So you see a lot of this over there because they're building up that whole area. They have a couple big sections that they're working on currently, which you've seen in the video. And then this is that overview look, that whole Shady Brook, kind of looking up toward Eastport, downtown Eastport, kind of looking toward the east, northeast, panning to the south here. And this whole area will be homes, golf courses. It's going to be pretty incredible to see. It used to take me about 20 minutes to get to the southern point of the villages. Now it takes me about 45, especially with all the traffic going on with the construction and all that kind of stuff. I always find it interesting, and you guys might know more than I do, but they'll build these areas out right in the middle of a neighborhood, and I'm sure it has to do with how the houses sell, but I find it interesting that they do that. That's going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you for watching. I'll have a couple more videos out this week, and as always, I will see you in the next one.